What's going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. Here we are looking at Protea, or whatever the hell you want to call her, the Corpus Warframe. Specifically, the Guardian of Parvos Granum. Yeah, our not-so-buddy-buddy. Anyway, Protea is a very good Warframe. And you see right over there, you'll see my subsume is over Temporal Anchor, because Temporal Anchor, or Temporal Anchor, whatever you want to call it, it's just an ability that honestly screws with my eyes. I know that sounds weird, but I have an ear problem that also affects my optic nerve and my eye movement. So Temporal Anchor screws with my eyes badly. So me and that ability do not get along. So I had to put a subsume over that so I didn't accidentally hit that son of a bitch. And so I started testing different subsumes, and I found a funny goof that works really, really well with artillery. Because Blaze Artillery is kind of stupid. But if you group enemies up in front of Blaze Artillery, all of a sudden it ain't so dumb. So the shards are ability duration, corrosive stack, and then a little bit of love for equilibrium, albeit that one isn't even necessary because she has dispensary, and that's a thing. Yeah. So her first ability is, slash grenades, and then shield satellite. Second ability, blaze artillery. Third ability is dispensary. So dispensary gives you universal or health orbs. Oh, well, universal orbs, which are health or energy. Universal ammo, and well, no, it's not universal orbs. It's just health. Yeah, health, universal ammo, and energy. Sorry. I just knew they were in there. Sorry, having a moment. And they put Mag's Pull. Now, Mag's Pull, for anything that doesn't have overguard, basically lumps enemies together, and then you basically backflip once, drop your artillery, and it shoots the whole fucking crowd of morons sitting there. Now, this particular setup is, yeah, it's crappy efficiency. I have dispensary. What am I worried about? It's a really good amount of range, decent amount of duration, thanks to the shards, decent amount of strength, which is kind of whatever. Arcane Rage is the one that you don't really need. You could put Molt Augmented on here and make your shield or your slash satellites and your blaze artillery do a whole lot better. I just preferably like it because I like using the Incarnate Dara Vandal. I mean, this build is really, really straightforward. It just is. Now, I have seen people using the augment for, the blaze artillery. So the temporal artillery, basically where you walk around, you have the, blaze artillery above your head. The cap, the combo cap is the thing that irritates the piss out of me. So especially like when you're on Steel Path and you get a whole lump of enemies in front of it, like going times 40, times 45 at times. And then this thing capping out, I think at like times 25 or times 20 or some bullshit. Yeah, just not a fan. Not a fan of that idea at all. Again, you don't see it very often, but I am running PSF on her, quite simply because she is another one of those, like, if you happen to get knocked on your butt at the wrong time, so basically your shield satellites are just getting ready to run out and you get knocked on your ass, it's a bit of a problem. Because you need to be up on your feet to be able to cast abilities, and if you can't cast your abilities, they can just shoot your ass, or repeatedly knock you down and throw grenades at you and everything else, and you fucking die. So yeah, it's 5-form a build. Is Prime Sure-Footed necessary? No, as long as you're environmentally sound as far as like paying attention to the environment. Getting knocked down at casual levels is nowhere near as much of a problem as it is, like when you're fighting like level 5,000 plus. You get a lot of enemies start doing slams. Like, these heavy gunners we're about to go fight. Slams. Lots of slams. So, let's just hurt people. So, we'll just go ahead and give ourselves shields because I do have the ability inverted. So, we're going to come over here and do this bullshit, and then we're going to come back here and we're going to lump these bitches together, and then we're going to do this. Oh, we have one survivor. So just for posterity here, see the lights have even been doing a thing. There is some glitchy shit going on right now. There, we'll just lump them all together. We'll make sure nobody lives. Like, Protea's really good. Okay, there's just no getting around it. Protea is unbelievably good. the corrosive shards are up to you. You can add more duration. You can add more strength. Like I said, obviously do not need arcane rage, albeit if you're running something, like an incarnate rifle, it just makes it just that much more ridiculous, and the Dare is pretty damn good, so just buffing it with rifle amp and arcane rage is just a really good time. But that's a personal preference for me. So like, there's 3 shards there that you can do whatever you want to. There's an aura that you can change. There's an arcane that you can change. There's a lot of things you can change with this. It's kind of that whole to taste thing, whatever feels good for you. But that's it. So folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, we'll catch you in the next one.